Oh, good evening. It is September 3rd. Life out here on the road. Yeah, it was a very long day today. Um, I put in like 700 miles. That is a day. That is a day, guys and girls. Um, kind of want to talk about how cleanliness helps you stay organized, stay out of DOT's radar. First things first, um, you shouldn't have anything in your windshield um, except your GPS. Have that suction cup up there or a dash cam. There shouldn't be paperwork up there. There shouldn't be garbage up there. The inside of your cab should be very organized, clean. Just like your bunk area. So I'll kind of show you real quick what mine looks like. Let me see here. Don't want to drop this damn thing. Alright, guys. Alright. Flip this around so y'all can see this. Alright. So as you see, nothing on my dash. Yes, it's raining, guys. Got my CB stuff up there. Haven't hooked it up yet. I got my electrical tape up there too. Alright. My floor. I don't know if y'all can see that really well. Let me turn some light on here. My floor. Alright. Passenger side. It's clean, guys. It's clean. Got a little bit of dirt on the driver's side, which I cleaned that up. The bunk area. Look at that. Table. Floor, yep, my sandals. Okay. You see over here. Got my bag and stuff right there, Alright, got my paper towels. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. Everything's put away. Alright. Let me see here if I can't get this back in here. Slide it up just a little bit. Alright, cleanliness. Very organized. I know where everything's at. I don't know. Just something about being clean makes me feel like a better person, I guess. I don't have stuff piled everywhere. Not, disorganized, nothing like that. Being clean, organized, helps you through your day. You know where exactly everything's at. DOT asked me for my permit book. I know where that's at. I don't have to look around, shift through things. That's about it on the cleanliness and organization there. But life out here, sacrifice we make. This is Labor Day. Understand, drivers, this is a Labor Day. A lot of you guys probably aren't even out here. Probably bitch to your dispatcher, hey, I want to be home. This and that. Well, I'm out here making the money while y'all are at home. I'm making the money. My wife's happy. Yeah, I know what some of you drivers are going to say. Well, you know what? I trust my wife. You know, listening to the rain. It's windy. It's raining. It's coming down. You got to be aware of what's going on around you. And this truck was provided to me by Night Dream Incorporated. It was detailed before I got into it. It was very clean, so no complaints there. I keep it clean. If I ever decide to quit, it will be clean. I don't plan on quitting. This company's pretty good. I mean, over here, you know, real relaxed, everything like that. I'm not stressing about loads. I'm not stressing about money. Bills are getting paid. Unlike my previous company I was working for, stressing all the time. Started getting gray hair. It's not a good look. I'm only 31, guys. I don't need no damn gray hair. I didn't see any comments about cell phones, so probably not too many viewers yet on that video. I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to see what kind of opinions y'all's had. Yeah. This run I'm doing right now, guys. I overslept, so I'm going to be a little bit late. It's going to be tight. I overslept by 5 hours. 5 hours is a lot. I was supposed to leave from the house about 4 this morning. And I didn't leave until about 9. After my pre-trip and everything, 9:30. Easy. And now I'm going to have to haul ass, guys, to get down to Laredo, Texas. Home's, up in Illinois. It's 1,300 miles down to Laredo, depending on which way you go. This is what we do out here, guys. You oversleep, you suffer the consequences. Honestly, I'm not going to have time to pick up another load, nothing like that. Between doing a pre-trip tomorrow and unloading, I read on Google that this place I'm going to, sounds like I'm gonna be down for like 5-6 hours. That puts a damper in things, So I've already, this week's holiday, take home probably about $800, and that's as a company driver, so that's all right. I'm not disappointed. It could have been more, but I already lost a day because of Labor Day, holidays, and oversleeping. It happens. I'm not gonna lie, it happens. Just don't beat yourself up over. You're gonna. I'm gonna lose a day. Lose a load, but get out of Texas to either go back up to Chicago or like over to Georgia or something like that. That's still about 2,600 miles. So it's not a complete loss, like I said. You know, I might even, if they send me over to Atlanta or anywhere in Georgia, let's just say that, anywhere in Georgia, I'm still looking at a good paycheck, guys. I might be able to recover that. Might not be home until Saturday, but, you know, I'll be able to recover. You know, I'm going to give a shout out to this guy on YouTube. He does a lot of blogs. Dude don't even know I exist. It's all good though. I'm not disappointed. There's thousands of us out here, YouTubers and this and that. So millions. But his name's Trucker Brown. You should go check him out. He's pretty cool too. Never met the guy. He does a lot of videos. I do believe he's an owner-operator. He may be a lease driver. I don't know. You know, he keeps it real like I do. That's what it's about out here, guys. You got to keep it real. If you don't keep it real, you know, you're only lying to yourself. That's it. You know, I don't have nothing to hide out here, guys. Nothing at all. I'll tell you the good. I'll tell you the bad. It don't matter to me. You know, it sucks sometimes. The stress, the anxiety, the overwhelming of the job. It just, it gets to you after a while. And you just got to find a way to cope with that. I mean, I was watching one of that guy's videos. He had a $15,000 repair on his truck. That man was having a bad day. He didn't hide it from you. He told you the truth. $15,000 repair. You know, that's unbelievable. I used to be an owner-operator. I got out of it. It's not because I failed. It's just, it wasn't a good fit for me and what I needed at that time. I was very successful when I was doing it, but it was just too much. So I just let it go. And that wasn't a, you know, whole reason why either, but I'm not going to get into that. It was nothing to do with trucking. But man, it's really raining out here, guys. It's the little stuff, just so y'all know. It's the little stuff that'll amaze you sometimes. You know, it's windy. I got my truck into the wind, so I don't get that rocking effect. So that's something there, you millennium drivers, you new drivers. Your trainers probably don't even touch base on that. If you don't want your truck rocking, you want to be pointed into the wind. Don't point away from it, because if you get a gust, even when you're being parked, you could still roll over. You know, you gotta think smart out here. It was a long day, guys. The other video, I was really exhausted. I don't know if anybody seen that. My eyes were closing on me. I had to even redo the video because I fell asleep. That's how exhausted I was. I didn't get a good night's rest, and I fell asleep doing a YouTube video. You know, the only time I got to do these videos is after when I start my break. So this cuts in to my 10 hours, but this is something I've chosen to do with my time. things like that. It's and then my half-hour break. You gotta stay fit, guys. You don't want to be no 500-600 pound person. That's about all for now. That's all I can think of right this second. Oh, here we go. For some of you new drivers out here, don't be texting and driving. Or watching TV while you're driving down the road. Oh God, I see that all the time. You'll see big trucks, even people just have their phone inside their dash, watching TV going down the road. It's not the thing to do. Remember, I have family out here, guys, gals. I got little babies at home. They don't need their dad getting ran over or ran off the road and not make it home. I respect y'all out here. For all the trucker wives out here, I just want to let y'all know, if you got a good man, that's not what that was about, guys. This is about something else. We're not out here picking up lot lizards, prostitutes, whatever. You'll know if your man's doing something or your woman's doing something crazy like that, because it'll reflect on their paycheck. I spend probably about $100 out here a week. Maybe more, depends on what's going on. But I account for everything, and that's something drivers need to do too. Is account for everything you spend out here. I know the government's trying to take per diem, or has taken per diem. I don't know. I'll look that up and do a little bit of research on it. But keep track of all your expenses. If your company don't reimburse you for something, that's a work expense. That's a work-related expense. And at the end of the year, it's really going to help you. Might get you more money back, put you in a lower tax bracket. You just got to keep track. You buy clothes out here too, driver. Shit, that's a work expense. You got a good accountant. An accountant will put it in the proper spot. Make sure you see how I'm sitting here with earbuds in my ear. Just kind of drowning out some of this background noise. Don't do that while you're driving down the road. One ear, guys and girls, new drivers. It's illegal to have both of your ears obstructed. A cop sees that, they're gonna pull you over. It's gonna be a wrap. Illinois, just so y'all know, aware, um, you know, I don't know if any of the other states are going to do it, but we got a bill in the process. This is just for all the drivers out here. Texting and driving wasn't a moving violation. Now Illinois is trying to get it to where it is a moving violation, and your first offense, they could suspend your driver's license. You know, that's, for us, that's it. That's a wrap. That's all she wrote. You know, once they take your license, guys, you know, you got a CDL, Class A. You're held to a higher standard than every other driver out here. Motorist, sorry, not driver. Maybe some drivers, who knows. But, you know, that means we get double pointed. Even in our personal car, you get caught for a speeding ticket. You know, a person with a regular driver's license is what, 2 points? Times that by 3. You know, depending on where you're speeding at, too. Any moving violations, anything like that. Once you hit your threshold, they take your CDL. Which, if they take your CDL, you know, they take your driving privilege. If you're a motorcycle rider like myself, you know, that's a wrap. I mean, I'd still ride. I'm not gonna lie. I'd still ride without a motorcycle's license, but that's neither here nor there. You know, winter's coming. We're coming into our fall months. So a couple things y'all should be carrying is a reflective vest. Start getting your warm clothes, you know, for winter and fall. Your winter gear. You know, for your flatbed drivers, you probably want some coveralls. Nice heavy jacket because you're going to be out there tarping your ass off. And all drivers should have that too, because you know, you never know. Your truck might get broke down. You might be in a blizzard and you're broke down on the side of the road, and you don't have nothing. Your truck don't run because it's broke down. It done jailed up. So now you're gonna be like, what the hell? And it might be 2-3 days before they even come get you. Seen it happen out there on I-80, guys. They close that shit down. They close it down for days out there in the West. So make sure you have your winter gear. Don't need to be reading about some new driver didn't have his gear and froze to death inside his truck. It happens, drivers. It happens all the time. Every year. You know, just because you fall off the side of a damn mountain doesn't mean you're going to blow up and die. Death is probably, you're going to wish it if you were alive, if you're still alive. But you may not, and you know, you may be untouched, but help might not get to you for a day or two. So you know, you got to have some kind of supplies in your truck. That's all I'm saying. You know, for our new drivers out there, or some of our experienced drivers, kitty litter. That's your friend in the wintertime. And, you know, don't set your brakes either. If it's a cold day and you're parking at night, you know, if there's slush on the ground, whatever, you know, I'll do a video on that when we get closer into those months. But don't set your brakes. You don't want them freezing together. Wheel chocks, guys, those are your friend. And, some of these companies out here, I know like Swift, Schneider, Prime, they don't want you idling their trucks. They say their heating unit will keep you warm, but something could happen, guys. You never know. You never know. And those heaters, those Wassel heaters, I won't lie to you, if you're in desperate need, those things will heat up a can of chili or whatever, just so y'all know. I've done that. It's even put a blister on my side from me rolling over, about that big, that damn thing. Whew. Woke up freaking out. But it happens. You learn to sleep closer to the wall. Yeah. Things happen out here you don't expect them to. Weird stuff, too. I know, like right now it's hurricane season, so anybody that's over there by the Gulf or any kind of water, you got that to expect. Make sure you have your rain gear, flashlight. Try not to park by any shady structures if you got high winds. Always try to keep your nose into the truck, or nose into the wind. If you don't feel safe, go into a building and ride out the storm. I mean, I've seen a lot of drivers do that. Myself, personally, I'll sit out and watch this storm, I'll sit there and watch a tornado go by. I don't care. I'll be out there taking pictures, sending it, showing it. Find a hobby to do, especially trying to ride out a storm. You might get trapped or something. When they say evacuate, evacuate. Get the hell out of Dodge. There's no load worth your life. But that's what we do out here. That's the life of a trucker. We become amateur weather reader, meteorologist, storm chasers, all kinds of weird stuff out here, guys. We do a lot of weird stuff, that's for sure. And get put in positions where we have to deal with the weirdness. Another good tip for you new drivers. If you're single or whatever, keep in contact with someone that's not out here on the road, especially if you don't got kids and you're just kind of living out here. Keep in contact with someone back home. Therefore, they know if they haven't talked to you, something bad happened. Good line of communication with your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. It's just somebody. Therefore, you got a safety net. I talked to a half a dozen people. I'm alive. Some ask me why I'm not dead yet, but hey, going across the mountain passes and stuff. As long as you take your time. You don't have issues. Just because that speed limit says 65, 70, doesn't mean you got to do it. You know, drive within your comfort. That's about it, guys. Think smart. Don't work hard. Don't let the stress level get to you. The anxiety. You know, you start getting those emotions, you need to pull over, relax for a minute, take a nap, do something. Just keep it safe out here. That's what it's about, guys and girls. Being safe. You know, some of y'all's trucks are going down to 62, 65. You know, don't try to speed through that construction zone to make up time. It's not worth it. It's not worth the ticket. It's not worth going to jail over. In the next video, we can talk about some other things out here that everybody says is illegal. Firearms. Oh, it's illegal to have in a commercial vehicle. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, we'll talk about that some other day. Maybe, I don't know. Depends on how I feel, I guess. If I remember. Oh wow, State Patrol rolling in truck stop. You gonna get him, somebody. Hopefully not me, guys. You never know. But that's it, guys, girls, YouTubers out there watching this video. I'm gonna create a Facebook page for my channel. Probably do a Twitter account and Instagram. I don't know. I don't really get into all that social media stuff. You know, I have a Facebook. You know, just so I can see what my friends and family's doing. But we'll see how popular this channel becomes, and if I get it up there, you know, maybe, yeah, I'll set a goal. I'll get 250 subscribers. I'll create a page, and it'll strictly be about, you know, topics we've talked about and informational for drivers. You know, keep it trucking, I guess. Your experiences, you know, whatever. I don't know. Never really put any thought into it, but I guess if I hit 250 subscribers, I'll create a page and go from there on that. But like I said, I do want to give a shout out to that gentleman named Trucker Brown. Go check his channel out. He keeps it real. You know, that's his life experiences out here on the road. Some of his videos are comical, though. He's a good guy, in my opinion. I'll keep it real with you guys, too, over here on Eastside's channel. You know, that's all it is. Ain't nothing but a thing out here, guys. It's good. There's money to be made, and there's better money to be made depending on what you're doing. If you're doing that oversized hauling, or, you know, flatbedder, you do probably get paid a little bit more than I do. So I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight, and yeah, call it a wrap, because it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Probably do a video while I'm waiting at the shipper, or sorry, the receiver. Show you guys kind of what we do out here. You never know. But click like, subscribe. You can dislike it, I don't care. I'm new to this whole YouTubing thing, so give me some pointers if y'all do this on a daily. What kind of equipment you guys be using? I'm using the new iPad, the Apple iPad. I think it's called a 10.5 Pro, something like that. I'm a big Apple fan, so y'all can tell me what kind of equipment you guys use and what I should look into. I'm always open to look at new things to help my channel or whatever. I'm not out here to try to buy subscribers or viewers. I was reading a thing on YouTube, blog, someone was trying to buy subscribers. That's crazy. And viewers. But like I said, guys, click like, subscribe. I get 250 subscribers, I'll make a page, and keep the wheels in between the dotted line, and I'll catch you on the flip side. This is the east side.